Lord Phaethon, this time let me.
Vivian? Vivian?
I didn't disturb your sleep, did I? When I got here, the other Lord Phaethon said you were resting on the couch and just let me in. I meant to keep you company. I was...
What sleepy face? What?
No, just being able to see you sleep, though it is a bit... Good morning, Lord Phaethon.
That was so formal. Feels like you're...
Mockingbird's death has... It seems someone...
Could it be Hugo's...
I suspected that to the upper class, but after some digging, some people feel bad public outcry against Hartman. Tops is hosting an industry, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds like Hartman's in a pretty bad spot right now.
And that's what worries me.
Sorry for interrupting, Vivian, but I need a quick word with...
Oh, no problem at all. Take your time.
We can't make our guest wait outside. Belle and I will step out instead.
Oh, don't mind me, Lord Phaethon. I'll be right here.
Belle, Lycon's outside the video store. He knows Vivian is with us, so he's hesitant about coming in. He's stressing over what he did to Hugo in front of Vivian, but he really needs to talk to us. Maybe you should go speak...
I'll go talk to Lycon. Honestly, neither he nor Vivian is at fault. As proxies, it's our job to be...
Good morning, Master Proxy.
Good morning, Lycon.
Yes. It's however, but Hugo made many mistakes. I don't know, Miss Vivian, but I might not be the right person.
Vivian's doing just fine. She's actually been gathering intel and has a clear understanding if you're really concerned.
That's reassuring to hear. I trust your judgment. Would you mind coming in with me? I'd like to apologize.
No problem. But I'll be staying neutral. Everyone has as a proxy, I'm just...
I respect that. Thank you. Miss Vivian, I'm very...
You don't have to explain anything. Mockingbird stands on more than just gain, so it won't fall when Hugo had his fixations and ambitions. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltus and the sacrifices.
Miss Vivian, as a former member of Mockingbird, you have my word, whatever comes next. I would never harm. As for Hugo, please, accept my condolences.
Condolences? That's not necessary.
Huh? That's it?
Master Proxy, I believe we all share the same... The mayor has tasked me with inviting you to take on this mission.
If the mayor wants to work with us, I trust he will demonstrate Mockingbird will not serve as a pawn for...
Of course. Miss Vivian, I know you have... Please, take your time to discuss.
I need to discuss this with...
Of course. I completely understand. I'll connect the call to the mayor now.
My dear friends, I'm glad you're willing to keep working with me. I'm truly sorry about what happened to Mr. Hugo Vlad. I didn't anticipate things would turn out this way. As mayor, I can't fully condone Mockingbird's actions. I looked further into Bringer's map. The sacrifices were created by an exaltist named Landon. Mr. Landon passed away in an accident a few years ago. Before he died, he was researching sacrifices and was said the problem was the serum wasn't. No one knows what happened to the exaltist and Janus quarterback, but it's clear that after the leader, Bringer's map marks the location.
Since this person has already passed away, and the exaltists haven't been active around here for a while, then could it be that this is just Hartman acting on a—
Unfortunately, that's not my sources confirmed that Hartman had been secretly in contact with someone, and they only meet inside the Hollow.
Is it possible it's someone from TOPS?
TOPS is a huge alliance of corporations. They wouldn't bother getting there. Everything Hartman is doing is— My guess is correct. Hartman has gotten in touch with the remaining—
But what's in it for TOPS? There's no way the exaltists would just hand over the—
A sacrifice outbreak would throw the city into chaos. The public will see the mayor as incompetent. And when that happens, public trust will shift towards TOPS.
Still sharp as ever, Miss Vivian.
So, what exactly do we stand to gain from Please don't tell me you're doing this out of some noble concern for your citizens. I'm not some hero of justice. And I don't believe in lofty ideals or—
We have a common enemy. While our ideologies may differ, we can work together. And as proof of good faith, I may not know exactly where Hartman is, but I can fan—
So it was you behind the rumors.
I'm not the one who started the rumors. I just helped them spread faster after they leaked. And I pulled a few strings to make sure the story painted me. As I said before, I had a lot of respect for him. And I'd be happy to clear his name. Now let me lay out my terms for collaboration. After looking into it, I found that the dormant's too many eyes are on me right now. I'd like to ask you to retrieve— I'll make sure to dispose of— On top of that, I've asked— You don't need to worry about her.
Really? A Void Hunter ranked special investigator is going to be assisting us? And
That's right. She's heading to Janus. She prefers to assess things, so it looks like you both are on—
we don't want new Eridu falling into chaos either. We'll do what we can.
I know you won't let me down. Given our positions, we might not be friends, but we're I'll leave the rest to you then. I've got to—
Awaiting further instructions.
Good day, Lord.
Ready and waiting. Soldier 11, reporting. Awaiting further—
I only practice is vital.
Lord Phaethon, thank you for trusting Mockingbird and me. Look around! Has someone already taken the dormant sacrifice from here? Or did the Exaltist decide to reload? No. Did she
Did Hartman just make up this intel to get a shot? Been walking around forever, and I heard they were pretty loaded. No clue on the and he was so sure.
Backup plan.
Well, that's beyond me. What's TOPS planning to do?
Don't ask questions you shouldn't be.
All right. And we'll make it just in—
Let's get out of here.
Hartman, that fool. She's an Exaltist. He—
Vivian, I've been dying to know.
The she I'm referring to, that's why the moment I heard about the sacrifice, I never meant to hide anything from you. For me, the Exaltists bring back painful memories. So, Lord Vathan, please give me a little more time. Once I've gathered my thoughts...
Sure, I won't pry anymore. Everyone's got a past, and you don't have to dig up old wounds if you don't. I can see the Vivian I know now is super...
Lord Vathan, if we weren't in such a hurry, I'd spend 3... I'll make note of this and make sure to get it done before bedtime. First things first, let's track... I wish we knew what Hartman's backup plan is. I just can't shake the feeling that... something bad is about to happen. Hugo may have done terrible things, but he had his reasons. Mockingbird might be seen as the bad guys by a lot of people, but... Fool. Ironically, joining Mockingbird is what put me on the right path. Learn for the first time. Nothing here either. Don't touch me.
I knew it was you, Vivian.
Camille, what are you doing here, sis? Are you destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Vivian, don't call me sis.
Are you trying to stop the Exaltists?
I never left the...
You know...
Lord Landon did it for the Creator. His methods may have... Back then, you walked away. We didn't meet today. Take your friends and leave.
What's wrong? Are you being forced into this?
Help me? Vivian, you're crying. You see me, don't you? You haven't changed a bit, Vivian. No need to hide your tears. I know exactly what's ahead for me. You've made your choice. And I've made mine. One last piece of advice. Stay out of the... I won't tell her we met today. Don't show yourself around us again.
Camille! Lord Vathan, watch out! I'll tell you what that was about later. Okay. Let's take care of the ethereals first. Allow me.
Max potential energy.
You two took longer than I expected.
We searched the coordinates the mayor provided. Most of them were already empty. No dormant sacrifices. Camille, the Exaltists have been
The Exaltists? There's no reason for them to go after them.
Vivian is telling the truth.
And one of them, I thought she would leave the Exaltists after Landon's death.
Do you have a history with the Exaltists, Vivian?
When I was a child, I stayed with the Exaltists for... Back then, Landon was one of the most respected figures among the A lot happened. And after Landon died, I can't turn a blind eye to the sacrifices. I know all too well how many lives have been lost bringing them into existence. Ever since I learned a sacrifice had appeared in Janus Quarter, I haven't been able to stop. I won't let history repeat itself. That's why I asked Hugo to investigate.
Vivian.
Please stop. I'm not looking for comfort. I'm just recounting the story for you to understand the situation. We've got bigger things to focus on. But when I do need comforting, I hope you'll make time for me, Lord Vathan. Just so you know, I'm not the easiest to console.
No worries. I'll totally have your back until you're feeling better.
Okay. That conversation between those two TOPS employees back in... They said Hartman had a backup plan. Lately, there have been the families were paid off with, but considering the Ravenlock's...
That sounds sketchy. Are you saying they made up the accidents and the workers' deaths?
Precisely. I'm planning to reach out to some old friends. See, do you have time, Lord Vathan?
I'm in. Let's go together.
An old friend of mine said she has some new intel. She's like a mentor to me. I learned a lot about data scraping on the internet thanks to her. Rain!
Yeah, it's been a while.
Rain? You two knew each other?
Yeah, Phaethon. Long time no see.
Rain! You actually know that Lord Vathan is Lord Vathan? No, I mean, you actually know Belle is Lord...
I didn't know right away. One time, I needed a favor from Nicole. I only found out after me. I mean, who would expect a legendary proxy to be running a video store?
Rain! Let's not bring up old stuff. Lord Vathan...
Why are you all tense? Right! Lord Vathan lived. Remember when you traced that post on Internet to 6 and you came back all bummed, spouting nonsense? Like there was only a black cat at the location, and maybe...
I know that black cat. I'm always...
Lord Vathan, please, let's drop this topic.
Come on, Vivian. It's been years, and you still won't... If you'd just let me, I'd have tracked them down. I get it. You want to find... Huh?
Hey, Rain. Vivian said you might have some new info.
All right, let's get down to business. The Ravenlock families claim that the last signal from those workers was near the... And yesterday, I caught a weird distress signal when I tried to reach out. The last trace of the signal was near finding someone in real life.
Okay, we'll check things. You just said this is something you're sure of.
I dug up some info on a few days ago. The place was locked up, so not sure if it's related to yours. If you don't find anything useful, that's...
Thank you, Rain.
Don't get all emotional on me. This one's on the house. But if you still want... I've been curious.
All right, don't worry about it. I'll manage it myself. Stop being
nosy. Nah, just... But honestly... Whoever, you've come a long way. I much prefer the person. So if you find this part, people will appreciate... I might not care about the I'm counting on you. All right, I have other business to take care of.
Lord Vathan, please pay no mind to what Rain said. That big guy's up ahead. Let's hurry. One Denny Boo is
Don't take me back, please. I was wrong. I know I messed up. I don't want... Please, no.
Calm down.
Who are you? I don't know anything. I swear.
We're not PubSec, the HIA, or the Ravenlock family. We won't force you into...
What do you want?
We simply want to...
I can't say. You never saw me.
Don't you wish to see...
It's my fault.
But your family...
No, it's my...
If the whole
I'm just a nobody.
If you care, even a butterfly fly, no one knows. But if you do nothing now, we're not here to turn you. I'll help you return to...
Hartman, off the money was way too... I thought it was just after we sent in our application. When we got there, they handed... But when I woke up, they said something about... But then a blonde guy, so I escaped.
It wasn't your fault. Do you remember the place they...
I only what exactly was... I'm not... I took just... I'm telling the truth.
I know you're not lying. We'll arrange for your protection once this is all over.
I've been meaning to say this for a while, Vivian. Totally different from the impression you gave me at first.
Actually, I wasn't always like this. There was even a point where I just wanted to disappear. As if my very existence was... I wondered.
Whoa.
Well, I was... And just as Rain said...
Speaking of Rain, And you even know one dead...
Enough about me. Tell me more about you, Lord Phaethon.
Looking back, I feel like I've been through a lot lately. Oh, everything started when the... I remember it should be around here. That store's been sitting in my favorites for ages.
Lord Phaethon!
Huh? What's up?
I've seen that black cat on 6th Street. That harmonica in the outer ring you mentioned. I've heard it before, too. I've even been to the monument outside Hollow Zero. But none of that was a coincidence. It was me. Following you, and now I've finally made it to your side. Ever since I was little, I had traveled. Every tear I shed brought disaster. I loathed my tears as much as I despised. Wherever I stayed, I had roamed too many. One night, whether they knew me or not, some mocked me with cruel intent. It really seemed that my very existence in that moment has so many lights. I made up my mind. I decided to take... It was you, Lord...
Wait, really?
Yes. And I checked with the other Lord Phaethon. You were the... But I know you probably don't remember it. After all, it was just an ordinary day, with an ordinary post and me. But for me, it was the night I finally realized where I wanted to walk the paths you had walked. See the sights you had seen.
What did I even say in that comment? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Well, you'll have to figure it out for yourself. I'm not...
Huh? No!
So, Lord Phaethon, not only for that comment you made that day, which was a silver lining for me, but also for giving me the courage to become who I am today. The Vivian, Lord Phaethon. I truly like who I... Lycon just sent a message. There's an update. Let's head back to the video store and go over the details together.
Belle, you're back. Lycon told me he wanted to meet up with us online to discuss things when you returned. I'll call him now.
Master Proxy, Miss Vivian. The gentleman Rena brought back has stabilized. Based on his account, we've identified where Hartman is hiding the core. He also mentioned that Hartman plans to trade the core with a group of people. We suspect that this group...
I knew it. Now that we have the location, it would be...
Precisely.
We've got this.
I have other matters to attend to. The mayor's friend that he mentioned before. The target coordinates have been... Please ensure your safety.
Awaiting further instructions.
Good day.
Ready and waiting.
Is it work?
Awaiting further...
I only
Need some...
Let's start the experiment.
Where's the sacrifice core?
Camille, you really think I'd stroll around with something this important? Plus, even though the Ravenlocks and the Exaltists have been working together for ages, I'm the one offering the sacrifice core.
I'm just here to verify that our partnership isn't just...
Sure thing. Once you verify it's legit.
All right.
It seems Hartman is trying to bargain for more. What a greedy and insatiable man. It's just that... Why would they only send Camille for something as important as the sacrifice? And I can't shake the feeling that Camille doesn't want Hartman and Dina to meet.
Who's this Dina he just mentioned? Is she the leader of...
Lord Vathan, I really think we should hurry. We must get to where Hartman keeps the core before anyone else does.
I've got a shortcut planned, but there are gonna be ethereals along the way.
Don't worry, Lord Vathan. You're in capable hands. Ethereal! Stay away from Lord Vathan!
Rent?
Don't touch it! Allow me. Together, Lord Vathan. Looks like Hartman's trying to negotiate for more leverage. Let's get out of here before we're spotted. Stay away from me. Look around.
Stand still.
Let's keep moving, Lord Vathan. Leave the enemies to me, Lord Vathan. Just this once. Oh my.
I'm here.
Leave it to me. They're still over there. Looks like they're arguing. This is our chance. Let's hurry. No matter who has the sacrifice core, Hartman or the Exaltists, it would be... Hand over what's in the box. Or we do this the hard way.
You sure talk big, little girl. Let's see if you...
Let's hurry and secure the sacrifice core. Don't... Lord Vathan, so Hartman never kept the core here to begin with?
How did you even find your way here? Where's the core in the box? What did you...
You call this keeping the sacrifice core safe?
Vivian, it's been ages.
Dina!
Oh my, you actually remember me. Look at you, thriving. I thought so. Tell me, do you ever dream about the people you've killed? Are they...
Back then,
You had no idea? While you were soaking up all that love from Daddy and everyone else, you had no idea what was...
I wasn't...
Lady Dina, Miss Vivian didn't actually...
Camille, when did I say you could meet up with Hartman today?
I just wanted to make sure the sacrifice core is legit. I was worried Hartman might try to pull a fast...
Really? So loyal. I thought you'd be more like the old days. Just a few words from Vivian, and you'd be plotting my demise. Just like what you did with Father.
I won't, Lady...
Don't even think about betraying me, Camille. However, I do understand it's fate.
No way! I got this straight from Hugo! It can't be fake! How can you just claim it's fake without any proof?
Ugh, Siri. The sacrifice core can max out the ether particles within human bodies But look at your little subordinate. How uncouth. He's making noises like some animal. Can you the masterpiece Father made for the creator? Isn't this worth...
So, the real...
Vivian, where do you think the sacrifice...
I don't know. If I knew where the real core was, I'd destroy it without a second thought. Dina, you understand what the sacrifices are. And you know those who were blessed should not...
Oh, they shouldn't have suffered those Weren't you the one who did... If it weren't for your tears, how would they have encountered such misfortune? How self-righteous, Vivian. Their fates were... It was you who brought disaster.
Landon just needed an excuse. He needed someone to blame. Whether I shed tears or not, he'd treat living beings as mere subjects for his sacrifice experiment. Dina, you know all of this. Landon even went so far as to sacrifice you.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Father did it for his great cause. Vivian, why do you always mess everything up for me? Everything! You did it before, and now again! You just had to ruin my plan. I was so close to If you don't give me the sacrifice core...
I told you I don't have the sacrifice core. Otherwise, I would have destroyed it already. Lord Phaethon, find the right moment to retreat. She can be quite unpredictable when her temper flares.
Oh, really? You don't have it? Then I suppose there...
More ethereals are coming. They'll just explode! Too many. There's no chance to get out of this.
Stand still!
You better not get my chest dirty.
The three-pronged approach!
Not worth my time. Stay away from Lord Phaethon! There are so many. It's ink?
Shun Palace, good fortune, closed gate, safety.
What?
An evil miasma gathers here. Another place of conflict. If you wish to avoid disaster, then head southeast. Now!
Thank you!
and quiet. You must be Belle, right? Mayflower mentioned a special partner might need my help. Can I ask? I'm the 13th generation master of Yunhui Summit. You can call me Yixuan. Mayflower passed along your info, and I was curious what kind of person you are. At first, I thought it might be a hassle, but your energy feels really calming. Oh, so you're the investigator the mayor talked about. Yes. He also asked me to be your temporary teacher and offer you a bit of guidance. Guidance? What Unfortunately, this isn't the right time or place to... I have some investigation work to catch up on, and it seems you've got... I'll find a good time to visit you soon.
I'm so sorry, Lord Vathan. I'm just not feeling very... I think I'll head back for now. I'll investigate the Sacrifice Core and reach out once I find something.
You definitely need some rest. Let's get out of the hollow.
Lord Vathan, are you going to rest now?
I'm not in a hurry to get back. You've been kind of off since we got out, and it's got me worried. If something's bugging you, just spill it if you want to.
I didn't mean to keep my past from you, Lord Vathan. When I was little, people thought I brought misfortune, so no matter where I went, no one wanted me around for long. Then, one day, Landon adopted me and brought me to the Exaltus. There, I met Dina, who was so kind to me, treating me like a dear sister. She told me her father, Landon, was a great man who'd one day make everyone stop fearing the Hollows, so all life could live freely inside and outside of them. Dina helped Landon pick people for the blessing, and everyone in the Exaltus respected her greatly. Those who received the blessing would have a better ether aptitude, allowing them to enter the Hollow free. Back then, Dina would chat with me every day, always about the Exalted, but things between us shifted when Landon asked me to step in for Dina. Landon told me I didn't only bring misfortune, and that if I listened to him, I could actually help people. After that, he'd take me to meet people, and if I shed tears, he'd give them a blessing medicine. Those who got the blessing could dodge calamities. At first, I was ecstatic, thinking I could help others. I shared my joy with Dina.
The blessing medicine. Please tell me that wasn't the sacrifice serum Bringer had?
Yes. To be precise, it was an early version of the sacrifice serum. The medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but also sped up the development of ether corruption. In the end, most people turned into ethereals, and a few became sacrifices, losing all human. The ethereals were killed while the sacrifices were given to the higher-ups of the Exaltists. The Exaltists wanted the sacrifices to hold human consciousness, so Landon's medicine was seen as a failure, and he gradually lost influence within the Exalt. One day, I saw Dina, and tears streamed down my face. In a bid to save his reputation, I had always thought that getting the blessing was a good thing, until I saw terror in Dina's eyes. That evening, I broke Landon's rules for the first time, and followed him out of the Exaltist's residence. I trailed him to the Hollow, where I witnessed someone who had been blessed. In the end, that person became an ethereal. Then, without hesitation, Landon killed him. Before Landon returned, I went back to the residence and snuck into his study. And there, I uncovered the truths I just told you. And just a few days later, it was time for Dina to be blessed. I wanted to save her and stop anyone else from getting to see. So, that day, I told everyone present that Landon should be the one to receive the blessing. At first, Landon argued, and no one believed me. But, in front of them all, Lord Landon, Please.
Vivian, you...
Why won't you accept the blessing? Were you lying to us?
Ungrateful fool!
Liar!
Run! Run!
Vivian? What's happening?
Listen to me. Lord Landon's so-called blessing isn't... Father!
No.
Mom, I want to go home.
It's got nothing to do with us.
Vivian, was this you?
Tina,
I just don't want to lose my father.
You knew? If you knew what
He's my father. He's all I have. Stop being self-righteous, Vivian.
I thought once Landon was gone, Tina would leave the Exaltists. I never expected her to continue his research, or that Camille would Camille lost her entire family in a hollow disaster. So she's always supported the Exaltists. She's not a bad person. She's just someone She joined the Exaltists very early on, and even watched Dina grow up. That day, she was just so desperate to save Dina. All these years, she's been following Dina, taking care of everything out of guilt. But I didn't just fail to save Dina. I see misfortune approaching, but I can never change its course or avoid the bad ending. Maybe I really am a bringer of misfortune.
No way. You're not the one bringing bad luck. Whatever went down with the Exaltists, as for Dina and Camille, they know the truth. And the Hollows and the disasters they caused took more than just their loved ones. But not all survivors cling to obsession and hatred like they do.
Lord Phaethon.
You need to believe in yourself. You're currently resolving the sacrifice. I remember you saying you really like yourself now. So
Yes, that'll... Thank you for listening to my story today. Years have gone by, but I've never had the courage to face all... Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today, so I could finally spill it all out. Lord Phaethon, you truly are a...
whenever you're feeling down, don't hesitate to come to me.
I will. It's been such... I'll track down the location of the sacrifice core and let you know what I find. Good night, Lord... Shawl.
I was just covering someone. The screening here is super so I happened to bump it. Then he logged that footage. Later, I found that
Blonde, wearing a hat.
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo... Thank you, Shawl. You were...
Great! If it weren't for you cleaning... Alright, go ahead and...
I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian... Silence is no... Hasn't she already
The formula for the Landon serum was lost. But if the dormant sacrifice and the
sacrifice...
That belongs to the creator. Although I find I just don't want to...
I mean, no offense. I will confirm I do not want to... As for the sacrifice, as for how things will...
The creator...
Camille was actually destroyed.
Now Camille's actions make sense.
Hugo.
Val, Lycon said there's something urgent he needs to discuss with us right now.
All right, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, we have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather... With Hartman at the center of conflict, the mayor has been spreading this information.
So...
Correct.
I see.
So...
+1?
Master Proxy.
Yes, just your...
All right, then let's...
I'll send you the time and plate if you encounter any... I hope everything goes well.
Miss Banshee,
Since
if we're to work together...
I am well aware if I were to come and... Since I agreed to come...
No need for such...
I know far more. I am also well aware.
Oh?
Exaltists.
How did you know that?
If I'm not mistaken, I can... Perhaps when we've had our fill...
You know where the sex...
So, and we can discuss what you wish.
Of course. As for dessert, I'll come find you later.
I really don't know how...
Wow, you were so...
Fortunately, that old... He's definitely keeping the... Otherwise, Lord Phaethon.
All right, I've already taken...
Wherever you go...
The security around the manor is...
Right.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondence.
Right.
Then let's split up.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction? So much so that these two distinct don't want to come. Well, after all, Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking... The bullet. How?
Dear Uncle, why must we be? You can just tell me what you want.
Hugo!
Uncle, did you really?
You filthy
petty trick. Perhaps you'd like to know my... Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end. It was just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some...
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon. Well, thank you. You should be
Drop your foot.
I'm glad you... Oh, do you remember when...
Have you never thought about what the...
You'd understand. Of course. You wouldn't be so arrogant as...
You're insane.
No, I'm
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Sure, don't try to brush this off.
Don't get your tail as things stand.
Seems you've made quite a...
As a member of the Raven... Meanwhile... Oh, by the way, he's probably...
The mayor learned about...
In short. But of course, it comes after all.
When I helped you put on your little...
Oh, yes. Another crucial... Although I feel bad for... That's the only way they would...
I noticed that you never turned... So...
I will bloody... Albeit...
Hugo.
Would you believe me? But unfortunately, it's... Of course...
You don't look...
No. Lycon.
What exactly?
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do... Hartman recently obtained it after use. It allowed...
You were toast with it.
To be more... After finding the good news, there's a different the bad news when I delay, and that's exactly so. I've tied my limbs to anyway.
I recommend seeking.
This is so. All you need to do.
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't. Well,
I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet? Lycon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself? Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
It's all... I wish I had... Oh, everything will get better. If you die, then... So you go.
So... That's because... Who are you?
I am you. Hidden you want every time. Why not admit?
Yes. I hate her because... So she chose to, but I won't.
Have you been
Don't compare. I've simply come to...
She sold without... Does it not kill her?
But now...
Stop lying. This week, do you still... If you want to just like that woman, so listen to me. Find that woman, kill her, and prove to why forgive...
I'm not... You know... But rather my weak... I hate myself, and that means you... So...
You'll regret your pretty words mean nothing. You will...
I see. This is still an illusion. I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Brother! Hugo, let's play hide and seek! I'm already hiding! You'll find me, right? Like you always do!
Serena...
You're looking in the wrong place. I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me. Hey, Hugo. Do you ever wonder why I had to die?
It was... because of me.
That's right. It was because of you. It's all your fault. If only you didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer. still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time. Have you forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before. I was the only one who was ever nice to you, wasn't I?
Yes.
Then tell me, why do good people always suffer? Why is kindness always punished instead? Tell me, Hugo, why? Hugo, are you lost?
I told you. I am...
Of course.
Yes, unfortunately. I don't like the way you blame yourself. Because that your mother's... in their eyes, and so...
They tried to kill me.
So they killed those cruel yet.
In this world...
And that's exactly you found. Here you go again. Deep down, and don't you want to?
Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead.
They died, but...
Is that not power struggles? It's like a curse.
Don't forget.
That's right. No matter how much you did, survival of the... This is the path of... As long as you live, you are destined to one day...
I won't.
You won't? So relax. So, admit it, and I...
Lycon. Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you. You means this... I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what that man...
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions.
And what do you think I'm...
All of this was part of to seek revenge after almost being...
And what so?
You knew what choice and extreme... This time you succeeded. Admit it, Hugo.
Enough. I may hate him for... But
what?
You aren't the other me. Hidden deep within my... I've been waiting for you.
It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place.
Just as you said, you are me, and I am you. We are ultimately one.
Then you should know when you and not. Because some people live
for that.
That's right. To slay the dragon, you must first become one with sharp claws, rending fang. You know the truth, but if you hadn't hesitated, innocent civilians, you can say...
I've spent countless...
So why not?
I wasn't his schemes to kill... So, of course, I refuse to be
You foolish. Or are you otherwise? Of course you are right, but... You stay silent, that's why. But remember, and we are come.
But you, and I'll never lose.
justice, you my way!
It's about time.
Is that all? You're just afraid to admit it. Out of my way! Not bad. You're too scared to face your true self and what you truly desire. Is that all? Out of my way! Are you trying to kill me? You think you can just get rid of me? Without me, you are nothing.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen. When it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner. This is just like what I saw. Ah.
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
How about we fight?
I refuse to fight someone who...
How thoughtful.
I'd rather you not... Not to your liking.
No. Either way.
Now tell me.
Just going... But... If I had to put it into... You seem like you could benefit...
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course.
I wanted to ask.
I didn't expect you to still...
Just as I said, perhaps Mockingbird Deep, you shouldn't reject the things you...
I have contemplated, yet those in high... But just as you said, nothing holds... All right, let's catch up later.
I thought you would rest up for...
As much as... If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the... Well, then.
I'll go with you.
Lycon.
Hartman's actions will just...
Very well. Let's go. I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too. Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Yeah.
Bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
You're welcome to try. More workers here. And...
Is Hartman behind this, too?
Of course. He threw them into the Hollow like offerings for the Exaltists.
There's more over there. Let's...
It's different this time. Don't rush in. I still need more direct evidence.
All we have to do is...
Shut your trap.
Because I don't have it.
It's the same for me.
Who would risk taking a job? I'll do it.
Wait, you...
Don't worry, you'll get... But before we start...
Bro, should we really...
And the sooner they take it...
What? You didn't say anything about having to take pills?
Look, this is good stuff.
Exactly! You have to take it, of course.
Lycon, what are you doing?
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need more evidence to ensure the plan works.
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
So that's how you see it.
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain everything to me.
All right. It's a little complicated, but simply put, of course, it's your choice to trust me or not. But if you try to rush in, I will stop.
I trust you.
All right. Now we can go and beat them into the ground.
Don't forget, you owe me an explanation. Also, don't over...
All right. Those work...
Who the hell are you?
Why don't you take a guess?
We're the ones here to stop you.
Don't get hit. Can't remember the last time we worked this well as it... Your legs? How are they feeling? Reach my soul.
I'm fine.
To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to fight.
Zero! Damn it. Don't...
Ravenlock. It means exactly severe ties while you...
The family's on...
Is that you're not from the...
I don't have a choice.
You always have a choice. All right. Don't worry, Lycon.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always, a certain someone should... I'll leave the rest to you, then.
Okie dokie.
Okay, now can you tell me exactly what's going on?
As you can see, that worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets. Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the actual but rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before...
I wanted to ask, the reason you decided to lock yourself in a room and endure the effects of the drug, besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote.
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Then I have one last question. Why did you never tell me any of the...
The truth is, I heard it before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside.
When he told me you might go down...
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions, or get on... You know there's no way I'd allow... Besides...
Jack...
It's all in the past. If we're going to reminisce... Icon, it was a scheme Hartman. I did indeed, and even before that... But I...
You...
I know we may... I once wanted to... So...
You've changed.
Don't, patron. I still disagree with... I will walk the... But...
Should I say...
You're welcome.
It was just an accident. I'm doing well now. On the contrary, I used to think you wanted power.
I am a god. Or you could say that in... There are many things that would... Just as I said before.
I'm glad you...
Let's go. I still... To witness the end.
Your little tricks mean nothing.
You still... I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be right on...
On behalf of Top is officially...
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every... I have friends who'd catch me if I fall. Partners who'd shed tears for me. And allies who always have my back. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been...
You flatter me. Same goes for you. You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
Hugo, I'm a member and I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want... I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you... But it is because... In any case, Lycon's taking care of everything outside. We should also... Belle... Thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. Hugo Vlad...
Master Proxy, although it is late, there is some
So, Lycon, you knew about Hugo's plan?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're...
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends sacrifices created so the Exaltists don't, but Dina's concoction, although the dormant sacrifice...
Never mind the sacrifice.
The real core...
Here?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear Proxy?
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection.
How about our dear Proxy take out that pendant so we... I'll take your surprised expressions as a... I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed. since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifice.
Yes. And we need to destroy the last batch of land.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her...
All right. That's the important stuff. I'll contact you again. Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby. I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too. Hi. Dina's getting ready to make her move. We need to take care of the guards first.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
Oh my.
Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
Don't touch me.
You're not taking anything from here. Hugo, get the guards first.
Yep.
You just stepped into your own grave.
Fools. A boring opponent.
At your service. Let the party begin.
Move it!
Can't handle it. Allow me to rebuff.
Don't look straight at the moon.
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here. Our actions here won't go unnoticed.
With Landon and Dina...
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But, according to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what? Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use EOS to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling better these past few days, so just...
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two.
Although, I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Belle and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's person after.
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
Compensation is just one aspect. It's one thing with Belle being in the Hollow in person, but now with us working on separate routes, I can't help but worry. Oh, but I trust in your abilities. I'm just not quite used to this.
This is the future I saw. Lord Pathan. I'm sorry. This time, I will make sure the future I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for. Fool. Leave this to me, Lord Phaethon. Lord Phaethon, there might be more serum here.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina!
I'll try to go easy on you. No promises. Fool, there are containers by the fissure.
It must have been tough for you to find this place. Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you.
Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed. And therefore, in any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father—
Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for it. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a— Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the— Do you really think you're some sort of sin in the end? You're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope.
Not everyone wants to live in false hope. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those— But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond— What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope. But it's— Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you—
No.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim—
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. all of this is to make something of the Hollows other than— Tina, it's not too late to stop. Stop. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives. That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a great— No one deserves to be a sacrifice. Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator. And for Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but—
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that one day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope— I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. And I destroyed that hope with— I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives. And Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return?
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was— Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll—
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave. You've always followed my orders, and you will follow—
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows. Also, when Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian.
Let's take out these ethereals first. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste. Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon. They must be on the other side of the fish.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian? You were the one who brought yourself to this point. You're saying this is all my fault? Losing my father, losing Camille. I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, Yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you. That you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing, because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot... Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's...
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... Why are you... And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young. Hey, you were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, all I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else. It is what little value I have. And in the end, you took even that from me. And completely you think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to...
I never wanted to hurt you. You are also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful.
Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. Okay, Tina?
Vivian, I can't forgive you. And I don't want to. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I won't I don't want to hate myself. That's just the kind of... Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille. So I won't do as she wished. And Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell. Dina. Don't you know? Get my dress dirty and okay.
What happened? What the?
Vivian! Belle, don't come near me. This is my own choice. I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Vivian, your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No, please. No.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian? No. It can't end like this.
Belle, you're scaring me. Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
What happened? I remember Vivian and I... Wait, where's Vivian?
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You were in a coma and you said, can you recall?
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the Ethereals. And then I don't even know what I did.
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying on the ground. Wait, never mind that for now.
Just a bit dizzy.
For tonight, just get some rest.
Okay.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? I was just... Anyway, Lord Faith...
You only became an ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
So, what happened? Belle said she saw the crystallization process start, but I didn't see anything through Eos. Hugo, Lycon, did either of you guys see anything?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequelae. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have... So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it...
Master Proxy, this is a gift your teacher left you.
Our teacher? So that...
I don't know all the details, so however, Miss, she will visit you sometime.
If she causes trouble, can I file a complaint about her to you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person.
That just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone... Unfortunately, the mayor... There is no time limit on...
Unconditional, What if I wanted to...
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor...
Old fox.
Well, can I request...
The mayor imagined, you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as but this matter...
Stop! I would never do that! At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense. He hopes you might speak with...
Madalda.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears...
A spiritual entity?
No, I was simply...
Even Huskies can be really smart.
You're right. However, we've strayed a bit off topic. Your Bangbu here are...
Didn't expect you to understand.
I suppose this is our... My name is Yishuan.
Wait, Mystic? But... What?
Just an ordinary Currently, I'm affiliated...
So...
I have reviewed the documents. These abnormalities, if you are willing, I can...
To better control my...
That's right. Mayflower, he's still going over the...
me check. Here's my palm.
You have good fortune.
Next, it's my turn.
So, this is where you were. You're here, Belle? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination service. Don't worry, I need no fortune. All gone? Good.
Banish wealth and this isn't the—
Of course not. I'll take my time show.
Shifu. The store is right up ahead.
Yes, this is...
Seems it's closed.
Not necessarily.
Huh?
Relax. The boss prefers to do... I'm an old acquaintance.
What a strange...
Just some things needed for our...
Really?
Rest assured, I'm not hiding. Since we've already obtained, there will be plenty of time in the...